You want to know why George Janko actually left Logan Paul's Impaulsive podcast for good? And why Logan Paul's prime drinks can be harmful to your health? That's exactly what we're going to tell you in this video. So watch it all the way to the end, because these latest details about George Janko's departure from Impaulsive and the dangerous amount of certain ingredients in Prime are not to be missed. George Janko has left Impaulsive to do his own podcast. And of course, this must have serious reasons. After all, Impaulsive is one of the most famous and successful podcasts in the world. First of all, George Janko himself is not legally allowed to give any exact information about why he turned his back on Impaulsive. Logan Paul made that clear to him before he left. Pretty crazy, but also not surprising when you consider what kind of character Logan Paul has. After all, he scammed fans out of millions with CryptoZoo, and that's just one of many scandals involving the controversial social media influencer. And the fact that George Janko is not even allowed to reveal details about what led to the departure from Impaulsive shows again that the reasons are probably quite serious. After all, why else would Logan Paul use lawyers to make sure George Janko doesn't say anything about it? What's more, Logan Paul and George Janko were actually friends who met in the gym a long time ago. And through Logan Paul, George Janko has subsequently met many other influential people through whom he has advanced in his career. This is, besides the legal consequences, also a reason why George Janko doesn't want to say anything concrete about his exit from Impaulsive. He is still grateful to Logan Paul, although the two are obviously no longer friends by now. However, what he is allowed to reveal, and has, is that he was simply no longer satisfied at Impaulsive, and that Logan Paul actually wanted him back after he left, and he thankfully declined, something that probably upset Logan Paul even more. Be that as it may, the complete story about the background of George Janko's departure from Impaulsive will surely come to light at some point. We are certainly already excited to know. But that's not all, because it was recently revealed that Logan Paul's Prime hydration drinks apparently contain too much potassium. To briefly elaborate here, those who have far too little potassium in their blood are given, for example, in the hospital, so-called K-Dur potassium tablets, usually 1 or 2 of them. The crazy thing about it is that one Prime hydration drink contains as much potassium as 1.5 of one of these tablets. And that is of course a lot, especially when you consider that children also drink Prime, for whom this is an even higher dosage compared to their body weight. And just like too little potassium, too much potassium in the blood can have serious effects on the cardiovascular system. If you then drink perhaps even more than 1 bottle of Prime, and additionally consume other foods that contain a lot of potassium, this can quickly mean an overdose. And that can be avoided, of course. We'll see if Logan Paul will change the formula. But be that as it may, it's best to just not use Prime at all. That's certainly the wisest choice. That's it again for today. If you liked the video, share it with your friends.